Let's go ahead and DIY these silver ornaments. If you watch my previous video, I went thrift shopping purposely looking for white and gold ornaments. I found some secondhand ornaments and some new ones as well, but some of them were silver, so I thought maybe I could just DIY them. After going to so many stores, I got tired of searching for those colors, so I'm just going to go ahead and make them on my own. I started by removing the little pieces that hold the ornaments. I also added the skews to a cardboard so they can hold the ornaments while they are drying. I'm just going to start off by adding a layer of white paint. This is just acrylic paint. And then I'm going to go and add in a second layer once it dries. But I'm basically going to do the same steps for all of the silver ornaments. I'm just going to go ahead and add white paint and let them dry. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the details, the gold details. I want some shimmery and some gold details added to them. The second step is to work on the designs. The good thing is that these ornaments already have some designs on them, so it was easier to come up with what I wanted. But this was the hardest, I will say. It was really hard to follow the lines and just make the lines look straight. I will say the gold paint that I'm using also looks a little bit orange. I did quite a few of them on this design, but I didn't really end up liking them a whole lot. I went back and I added 2 layers of the gold paint just to make it look a little bit more even. But basically I just repeated the steps for the lines. Now for the next design, I'm going to be using tacky glue because I want to add some shimmer to this white ornament. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover the whole ornament with tacky glue, and then I'm going to be using a white glitter to add a little bit of shimmer to it. So I'm just covering it as much as I can, and in this bowl I'm just going to be moving it around until I get the whole ornament covered in glitter as I desired. I basically repeated the process for those bigger ornaments. And then for this other one, I wanted to do something similar. I wanted to add some shimmer to it, but because it already has some design, I didn't want to cover it all in shimmer. So all I did is just the top and the bottom part of it, I covered it in shimmer, and then the middle I just left it plain. Now for the last two designs, I wanted to mix in the white glitter and the gold glitter for the following two, just to add a little bit of like difference per se. So this is the one that has like this square designs. I honestly don't know what to call them, but I'm basically just adding tacky glue and following the lines that are like upwards. I wanted part of it to be covered in glitter, but not the whole thing. So I just wanted the lines that are upwards to be covered in glitter, and then I basically just repeated the whole process. I think this design in ornaments I had the most. I think I had about 10 different ornaments. So all I did is just repeat the process over and over, and I'm just adding the tacky glue to the lines that are upwards, and then just once I'm done, I would go ahead and just like dip it into the glitter and move it around until it's covered to my desire. I will say they did not come out perfect. However, I didn't really look for perfection. I wasn't really looking for perfection. My daughter did help me make some of these, and I think it was a really great little project to do with kids, and then just to spend some quality time together. But yeah, the lines you're going to be able to see, they didn't come out perfect, but again, I didn't want it to be perfect. For the next design, as I mentioned earlier, these are the ones that I was adding the gold paint around, but I didn't really like the gold. It seemed a little orangey for me, so I did about 5 of them in that way. And then what I decided to do is, instead of painting the lines, I am adding tacky glue, and then I'm just gonna dip them into the glitter, so that way they can have sort of a similar design with the other ones that I just did. So again, this is one of the ornaments that I did also have quite a few of them. So I probably did about 6 or 7 of them like this, where I just went around, added the tacky glue, then I just went and dipped them into the glitter, and then repeated the process all over. Here are the final results. These are the ones that look a little bit different from each other. The other ones I did not record because I just painted them plain white and stuff. So but yeah, these ones are the ones that look a little bit more different from each other, but I like the way they turned out. Next week's video is going to be decorating my Christmas tree, so stay tuned for that. I will also be showing my first Christmas tree. This tree that I'm going to be decorating is going to be the second one, but I will be showing both trees on next week's video.